I've turned a new leaf. I've changed it to MooCam.
Oh my god.
Cool. Did you know there's a funny bug with Half Sword where if you get a good streak going, the game kills you, not Roy, at everyone.
Is that my problem? I'm
Report.
playing too much off stream, and then it all comes back to
It's
me
true.
when I actually hit live.
For real.
It is.
What's up, mashed potatoes? What's up, Nick?
Alright. Oh, am I streaming?
Every time I try to make a recording of anything, it goes to shit. Dude, I swear I'm better than this.
I am streaming.
Yo, what's up, everybody? And just to let y'all know, I'm not going to be reading the chat as directly as I normally do. We have some guests with us today. We're going to be talking about Half Sword. We got Moo, if you've seen his shit before. If you've not, he's amazing. And the community manager of Half Sword Games, McWonderbeast.
It's true. It's true. He's
Hello.
the entire community, an amalgamation of everyone.
That's not nice. That's an insult.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
he is the
Community's
best
lovely.
of them. Cool. So, now that we've got introductions out of the way, I'm going to roll this thing.
Oh, thank you, Goopsie. Yeah, we really
How
we
were
worked
you
hard on
introduced? How were you introduced to Half Sword? What was the idea?
it. Me?
Oh, that's a question directed to me or
Both
him?
of y'all.
Yeah.
Both of y'all.
I'll let Bum go first.
I was just bored on Steam one day, dude. Like, straight up. I was just going through and I saw Half Sword and I was like, oh my god, that looks bloody. And I clicked download.
I can't do this in real life. I need to do it in a game.
But yeah, no, that was
For
it.
me, it all goes back to 2022. There's a content creator, Valentin the Mad. I made friends with him during the Kingdom Come Deliverance development, and we have very similar tastes in games. And he was like, "You got to check this game out," and sent me the itch download link, and fell in love with it immediately, and been a passion project ever since. I started off as a hardcore fan and built my way into the team.
That is
It's true.
badass.
It's true. Words can get you very far.
I'm gonna turn off the
Generation
screen.
roster. Yeah, that's I don't know. Not cool. So I'm gonna quickly. Okay, desktop audio. I wonder if I can just crank Discord up.
The
'Cause I have
entire
a sneaking suspicion. What's
the
up?
entire time you were telling your story, McWonderbeast, I was just eating a sword and screaming like, the entire time. Oh, my God.
Okay, turn this down. Hopefully, I'm gonna quickly double loop
You know
my
what?
stream to myself.
Hey Bum, you should share the link so I can chat.
Yeah. Let me send it.
How are you, Gia? How are you, Goofy? Cool. Yep, everything's good. I was like, which one is live and which one was the stream? But yeah, everything sounds good here. Cool. What's your favorite weapon of the entire game? Out of all the weapons, McWonderbeast, what's your favorite weapon?
Damn, that's a hard one. So it's kind of a tie. I always default to I default either to the two-handed wood-cutting axe or the tall candlestick,
Oh,
large candelabra.
candlestick it is.
It's they're so wonderful. They're useful. I can get them early. Personally, I play Abyss a lot. Abyss is my preferred game mode, and I get those weapons, and then they carry me very far.
I think candlestick has got to be the most cracked weapon because it moves like a polearm. And funny enough, won't you believe it, I'm something of a polearm lover.
I didn't know that. I'm learning things.
Oh, it's heavy.
Can't believe you
I
just
haven't
dropped
used
that out of
polearm
nowhere.
since.
Like,
Cool.
it's
What's
a
your favorite
big-
weapon, Bumtastic?
Oh, dude, it's. I get so much enjoyment just out of the game itself. I hardly ever focus on the weapons, but if I had to pick a favorite weapon, it's just the sword. The long sword is just super balanced, and it's just really good to actually like get into the like the mechanics of the game. But if I'm just farting around and just like wanting to get some fun out of a weapon, like any blunt weapon is really fun. So like any of the maces or the hammers are awesome.
Now, I've also noticed that with the damage sliders, you can actually spray blood off their skull if you have your damage sliders.
You can get this
high enough.
version of half sword on itch.io, by the way. Fuss fuss.
Hold on, I'm just trying to get something cool to look at for the chat.
I was
That's
totally
very cool.
distracted by Bub's stream.
Yeah, I muted it real quick, but if you were there, you still.
Cool. #1 Vegemite streamer. Very good. Very
Number
good.
one Vegemite.
Cool. So how did you guys meet? How did you guys like congregate? Were there's like a club of geniuses, and then you guys just came together? How did that happen?
So,
Oh, good, good.
Nick wondered.
yeah, you gotta address the person you're talking. No, as far as the dev team goes, there's a lot of like serendipitous, like, so I found out about the project from Valentin the Mad. Galaxy High Marshal, our Baron of Blood, also found out about the project from Valentin the Mad. We all owe Valentin the Mad a very huge thank you. It all
Huge shout out.
started with Frank. I don't recall where Frank was going to college at the time. I think it was in Tokyo. He was just working on a project while he was doing his schooling, and that was Half Sword. He had a vision for a game that he hadn't seen, you know. We're all fans of HEMA. And he was like, I like these techniques, but I can't recreate any of them in a game. And he's like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. So that's how the project started. And I believe he was posting clips just to Twitter, and that was how Ivan found him and was like, dude, this is really cool. I happen to love medieval stuff, and I make 3D models. And so he started making the artwork, and it just kind of evolved from there. Slowly,
Now, I'm
slowly
somewhat of a
picking up
fanboy.
different people.
I am a huge fanboy of Ivan and his artwork. I fangirl. Honestly, when you guys reached out to me and when you said you would show Ivan, I think I blushed. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, Ivan is he's an incredibly talented artist. He's a blast to work with, and like when we have our weekly meetings, it's a lot of people's favorite part is we get a armor history lesson. You know, the different types of you know, there's so many features to armor. Like for me, I always loved medieval stuff, but I was never like an armor weapons and right. Like I like the geopolitical stuff, right, which isn't involved in this game at all. Ivan does insane amount of hours doing research, checking wood cuttings and illuminations, and comparing all the different aspects. Like this armor has tacits here, or I don't even remember. You know, I'm not the best armor expert. I shouldn't be talking about it, but he's now I'm glazing Ivan.
Sounds like he deserves it.
I gotta pause real quick. I just got this comment. I found this game when popping pills with McWonderbeast at a junkyard. Is this correct?
I cannot confirm, deny. I do not recall such a junkyard. I don't know
I
this
see.
person.
I plead the fifth at least 3 times. I plead the 15th.
Cool. So, in terms of gameplay, what do you think is the best thing about it? Bumtastic. I'm learning.
Oh my god. Freedom of just freedom of choice, man. The fact that the gameplay loop is almost infinite just because of every person who gets their hands on a keyboard or a controller and is placed into this game, things are going to happen differently based on how they would do it. And the game, especially in its current state, responds so well to like how you intuitively choose to play the game. It's really cool.
Well, it's funny. As you said that, I pulled out my sword and corkscrewed this guy's arm into a pretzel behind him, and then picked up his own spear and stabbed him with it. I don't think you can get any more like unique than that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, if you ask me, just being brutally honest with myself, I really think it's one of the only reasons I'm even able to make content on this game, because let's just say, you know, like, I'm by no means the most cracked person in this game. Like, I think I suck ass, but just because of how the game functions, like, you can get so much out of it even being dog shit, which is amazing.
It's true.
Also,
true.
thank you,
That's how I
September,
made
for
my
the gifted
career.
membership.
Man. So
It's almost as if skill is a factor.
It can be.
Nah. It's definitely one of the most it's hard to put into words. I'm hitting a man with a candelabra in the exact way I would in real life. That's the best way to put it.
Except you wouldn't hit a person in real life. Let's be honest. You're a decent human being, and violence is not your way.
Well, I do live in Australia. You'd be surprised.
No comment.
Well, you wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, something like that. Cool. With on the inside, since we have McWonderbeast here, what was it like when you started getting 10 billion people to play Half Sword?
It's still completely and totally surreal. It's everybody on the team is always humbled and honored. Like, it's, you know, this last year alone, things went from, like, we had maybe 20,000 users on our Discord, but it wasn't like very active. There was just people watching progress, and there was, you know, development's been happening the whole time, but we were just kind of in the shadows. And then we got our first influx from the streamer bump, and it was just I don't know. It's like being high, man. It's just been a whirlwind of like this much attention around a demo, tech demo especially, is like I haven't experienced or heard of it before in my, you know, gaming history. And yeah, it's just been real. There's no other words to put it into.
It's good to hear. Oh, I got hit by a helmet, a stray flying helmet.
And can I say, man, it's like, you know, you've got games where, like, very rarely do you have games that come out that have such a documented history in terms of like having access to older versions. But anytime you do get that, it's normally like you go back and you play an older version. It's like, oh, let's see where, you know, where this game was before, you know, blah blah blah, or they did this. And yeah, let's do that. And I'm playing the original itch version right now, and even just like while we're talking and I'm playing, and it's such a rudimentary version of the game, it's still like so addicting. You can still get in there, and it's like, even without all the bells and whistles that it's got now, it's like there's still so much to like grab onto. So it does not blow my mind at all that this game has taken off.
It's actually like one of the fun parts for me is going back onto the itch website every couple of weeks and seeing how many people are there's still people finding Half Sword for the first time from the itch build because it's still available to download. And I still find new content creators that the first video they're making is the older versions, and it's like it's like decades, but it's not. It's only 5 years worth of development time. But we have these iterations where it's like you can see when this was just Frank, right? The game, all the mechanics are there because that's Frank, right? All of the physics driven, you are in control of everything. That is baseline. That's all Frank, right?
Yeah.
And then the art increases, the environment art, the armor, the arms. That's when Ivan's there, and then blood mechanics get good. That's when you have Galaxy High Marshal and Deforp and putting a list down of every, but Fiberman, Bad CM. I memorize everybody's names all the time. But you get to see the iterations of the builds and the progress that's made, and again, I started off as a fan, and so as a development nerd, that was what drew me in hard. Frank and Ivan have always been about sharing. Here it is, have access to it, tell us what you think. And these old build feedback from those old builds has been very informative of how to continue to make
Yeah, I remember going back to Frankie and his coding. I remember when I first got the kicking, the update when it added kicking. I didn't know how I felt about it, but over time, I've become an addict. I think the word is. I am actually addicted to kicking. If I see like an opening, and I could swing. I'm just gonna kick because it feels so good to have that lower body offense and or defense. It's definitely one of the. Oh, I just got my shit crippled. It's definitely the coolest thing I've actually that's really grown on me with Half Sword.
I actually agree. When kicking was first introduced, I was like, I didn't see the point, and I was like, oh, kicking's another kick. Like, I was so good with the longsword by that point, I just didn't see a use for it. And then I started really experimenting it and playing with it, and breaking people's legs with kicks is uncomfortably satisfying.
The first time I broke a leg with a kick, I actually stopped and was like, it's actually in the video. It's in the Unga Bunga video. I think that's the one it's in. And I hit him, and literally that was my actual reaction. I was just like, oh my God, that's so visceral.
Yeah.
The sound design as well is something to cherish. I swear to God. With each new patchy to this game, the sound design gets crunchier. It's wild.
Sound design is a very important thing. Got good malware, Luca, our composer, making amazing music, and then we have Melko doing sound effects. Like, the stuff coming for early access just in the soundscape department is delightful. So much. Every aspect, every person has a strong passion for it, and like everybody was selected very, very
meticulously.
Yes, thank you. I was at a loss for words. And the bone-breaking audio, the meat, like a lot of just the things that are being remade, it's just that visceral sensation is only going to get better and better.
No, Penguin, this is the old itch version of the game. The full game is not out yet.
It might look like it, pal, but it's just a demo. Oh, did my half sword shit the bed? Maybe. I'm gonna quickly restart that.
So, Bum, I switched over to your stream here. Have you
Mm-hmm.
managed to figure out how to get to the secret build in this map?
I did not know there was a secret build in this map.
Oh, look at this. So live learning. So on Bumtastik's stream, he's playing the winter map, and if you look behind where you just, I guess, the delay is there. There's it kind of looks like a temple foundation above the rocks.
Oh
You can
yeah.
jump, get yourself not jump. I don't think it's jumping. You can get yourself up there, and that is where you get the Google Drive link Half Sword Dungeons, which is the oldest public build, and every character has Frankie's face.
Oh my god.
It's true. It's true.
You just get to go around and abuse Frank the entire time.
That's amazing. Oh, is it over here? No.
I recently learned this is actually, you know, I'm a part of the team now, and I get to do all these things, and I'm still constantly learning old new facts about the game. One of our beloved community members, Fencer, he was actually the first person to discover it, and I'm jealous because I still have never. I have the build. I've never managed to beat the secret to get there.
Dude, I am surprised on the actual competency of some of these willies. How was it building or like having the iterations of these like AI bots? Because I get comments on my videos all the time like, is it player versus player? Like, since it's a physics game, people kind of think it's PvP. So how was it getting these bots to try to kill the player?
To be honest with you, that's Frank's secret sauce. I'm still
if it's
trying
Frank?
to. It's all Frank.
Every single time.
It's all
Confirmed.
Frank. It's yeah, you know, it's one of the drawbacks of working remotely as a team is I don't get to hover behind people's shoulders and bug them with countless questions all day long. We'll be working on some proper content explaining the innards, but you know, wanna actually get something out there released before we spill too much of the secret sauce. But the complexity of the Willy BP, the Willy blueprint, really can't be understated or overstated, rather, because the whole
IK
game.
bones up the ass, I could imagine. Like so many IK bones, it's not even funny. You got holsters on your shoulder, arms. You got about 6 holsters on your body, and then you have it goes absolutely bonkers, I could imagine. Plus with
It's
physics.
the whole game really is Willy. It's all Willy. Pun unintended, but we'll play it off. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I'm at a loss for words. It's hella good, and I'm still bugging the shit out of Frank to spill the beans to me. So once I weasel out some more hardcore answers, we'll talk about it.
Cool.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
I
have a
hope that
question
was a
from the-
lie just to get me to try and get up there.
No, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. I'll get you the link.
A question from the comments is, Moo, can you ask what future gameplay will look like? What will he do before and between fights? I got dyslexia, if you couldn't tell.
I have something I got to deal with real quick. I'll be right back.
That's all right. In the meantime, you can watch me get absolutely crinkled by Willy.
And I am just going to continue trying to scale this perilous few feet of rock. Wait, what am I seeing? You're seeing an old version of the game, baby. All right, real quick. Satisfying. I'm not familiar with this map. Emperor, this is the original itch.io version of the game that you can actually still download. It's still available. And I was about to actually swap over to the Abyss version of the game. I think it's not liking me being in this map for so long. But I was given a quest, and so now I've got to try it. Give me a Schwoid. Give him... Where is it? Nothing. Hey, man, I gotta do what I gotta do. Eee. There we go. Okay. All right, now I got FPS on my side. Moo, what are you doing?
I'm trying to play this game, but these people keep dying, it seems. In the most horrible way possible.
I don't know how it happens.
So, when you started playing Half Sword Bumtastic, when was the point for you where you were like, this game is different? This game is literally the most different thing I've ever seen in my life.
From the moment I started playing it, I'm not even joking. Like I guess more realistically, like within the first 10 minutes of me playing it, because like I said, it's just you get a hold of it and you start playing and you start using the systems and working through the mechanics, and it's like I said, even if you're no good at the game, it just starts unfolding in front of you, and it's really cool. This is an old version.
will always be my favorite thing. Just seeing an arm just fall off. Like, I've seen pretty good dismemberment. I've played like Half Sword and shit, but Mordhau, I believe it's called.
Mordhau, yeah.
Yeah. There's this game called Half Sword, but the dismemberment is scary sometimes. Any facial animation will make this game into an actual like living nightmare.
I couldn't
I want to ask.
I couldn't agree more. Sorry, ask your question.
Holy shit, you're still standing. That's a sword in your head.
How the fuck do I get up there?
I want to answer the question.
Ooh, the floor is
Oh
yours.
yeah, facial animation.
I actually don't remember what the question was. That was just my very polite way of telling you I'm back.
So, will there be facial animation? Because I was saying to Bumtastic, I will have actual nightmares. That's a gift.
That is on our planned list of things to include. It's kind of like one of those quality, like final. You don't need facial animations to chop people up. That's like the icing on the cake. You know what I mean?
This is true.
But yes, we have been looking at all of the wonderful technologies that Unreal Engine has to offer when it comes to facial animations. And if you know anything about Unreal Engine, there's some really cool stuff out there that can sync automatically up your audio files. And so if we get some facial animations locked to Kepon Gavin's horrendous violent screams, players are going to feel you're going to feel something when you kill in this game.
Remorse?
If you don't already.
Yeah, there's some points where it's like this game actually makes me question. I didn't have to do it. I feel bad now.
I didn't have to do that way. No, no, Carp. This is not an update or early access. This is one of the earliest versions of the game that's still available on itch.io. It's one of the first public builds.
Which is great, because if you're actually playing these older builds, they do not handle anywhere near as good as the newer ones. So the fact that you can make this gameplay look newer than what's already out just speaks to the quality of what Frank put together here.
That's what I'm saying. The moment you put it out of your head, you're not just going, you move weird. It's incredible, man.
Yeah.
It's been incredible. I appreciate the link. I have to do it. Are you seeing this? Are these decals that are like attached to the weapons and body? Are you seeing that?
I'm not seeing the stream delay.
Oh, okay. Well, when I kick around a body and now when I move my sword to the rock, it's like applying the blood decal to the rock where it's touching.
Question
Okay.
from the comments even. It's Fizzle Pop, the one and only. He says, while we're all excited for early access, is there a current projection of when would see a full release? 2 years, 3 years, question mark? So full release of a half sword, or full sword, if you will.
It's a hard question to answer, because the way things are being made, it's kind of like, when do we decide we're done? There is a we will be announcing our long-term roadmap, early access. There is content planned through early access. How long early access will be has not yet been determined. Those are questions we're still asking internally. So to give you a full release,
I'll come.
can't. Maybe 2027 if we're gonna put a huge guessing date on it. That's for you, Fizzle. 2027. For everybody else, ignore that statement. It wasn't said.
What statement? We have a question from the comments. Dog132 asks, can we get a comment on the recent work in progress Wednesday post? Is that a crossbow or a gun? Looks very fun.
That is an crossbow. The amount of people who were assuming it was a double-barreled shotgun.
Yeah, I've seen
I'm concerned. I'm concerned about all of you. I love you deeply, and it's why I have such concern. No, I loved seeing all the "this is my boomstick" memes.
That's awesome.
It is what you're seeing specific. So this is exclusive just for you guys, because I haven't said this. We haven't said this anywhere else. That is just the placeholder model of the crossbow. That's just the working. Frank is developing the mechanics. That picture was taken this Monday, right? So calendar, so I can. Yeah, so that was taken August 4th, and we released it on the 6th. And that's Frank working. He has a beanbag he sits in, relaxes, and just grinds it out. Yeah, it's definitely a crossbow, and you'll get to see more on that hopefully very soon.
If I were to purchase that beanbag, how much? Just theoretically.
The one he's specifically sitting on?
Yes.
Yeah, the Frankie bag.
I think we'd have to leave that to an auction.
All right.
Like I heard the desk slam there. You were hoping that you'd get a fair pricing just for Moo, like a homie hookup. But I think it would be a missed opportunity to not auction that. Like, who wants the beanbag that has ass sweat from Half Sword development?
This is the actual sweat that went into making Half Sword.
Yeah, the blood, sweat, and tears in this beanbag.
I'll get that beanbag.
You're gonna get something.
I'm hitting clip after clip, back to back.
Shooter, he is reading the comments. We're just enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, I can't
true.
just
I
I
like-
can't just be constantly interrupting people.
Hold on.
hold on, E-Man. Oh,
Stop! We got a comment. Like,
I love that. Oh, shotgun blast.
Any more
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
about that work in progress post that they just asked about the crossbow? Nothing else?
well,
It's good because I'm not gonna say anything else.
There were some people asking questions about what UI Frank means. We gonna have ourselves a little UI Frankie hanging around?
I
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah,
Hold
you
on,
remember-
everyone. Goofy Julius just commented. He wanted to say, "Terrible stream. Won't even talk to us."
Wow. It is pretty bad. I'm thinking about leaving. Not gonna lie. Well, I was just about to answer something right before that. That was a good one. Oh, I Frank. I'm pretty sure that was a note just to tell Frank to work on the UI, specifically for crossbow.
Well, there you go. You heard it here.
Nice. Do you have any
And
questions,
no-
Bumtastic?
I would also like to put this officially on record while we're in stream. Yes, there is a VR headset in that photo. No, it has nothing to do with development at this time. Along with the Nintendo Switch at this time, none of that had anything to do. Those were not Easter eggs in that photo. If it wasn't on the TV attached to Frank's beautiful body or on the
He's
whiteboard,
jacked, by the way. Sorry.
he is jacked. And for all the people, they were like, "Oh, it's Jacked Willie." That model in that photo, that's the Frank model. It's Frank in game. The dev team uses him during development, and
See,
Yeah.
they call him
Jack.
Frankie Knives. They need to call him Frankie Guns.
Frankie
True.
The problem is, though, people already assumed a crossbow was a gun. If I would have, labeled that
Clip that.
Frankie Guns, I would never hear the end of it.
Not true.
You know, I just kicked Willie with a sword in him, and he jumped in the air and did about a 360 spin and slammed into the ground. I wish someone would clip that because that is insane. Cool.
I completely missed it. I'm gonna rewatch those couple of seconds.
Wait, real
all.
quick, how did you get this build, Bumtastic? If you didn't know, any version of Half Sword that has been released so far, you could basically take it, move it outside of the Steam folder, and then access the game through the EXE. So if you still have the playtest downloaded right now, you could go to where it's installed and still play it. And there have been people who have been archiving these releases.
These are unconfirmed rumors. No, that's completely accurate. And in fact, the build he's playing right now, if you go to itch.io, I think I can post links in your chat. Pull that up. The official link. Once upon a time, so this is an old fun fact. There used to be a fake itch.io channel that had like a bit miner in it.
Oh.
And so there's an old joke that Half Sword is a bit miner from that era, and some people don't know it's a joke, so we had to kill it.
That's awesome. Frazzle, we will be going back, but I kind of want to go through the other versions of the game first. But yes, I'm zeroed in on it. We're going to be going back and trying to get the secret.
So, Big Wonder Beast, a question from the chat. What will future gameplay look like? What will we do between fights?
That's right. I didn't answer that question. What it's gonna look like exactly, I can't disclose at this time. Gameplay loop. There will be a larger emphasis on weapon and armor selection and customization. So some of the things that we've shared in the work in progress was kind of like our blacksmithing table, where you get to choose the modular of your weapons. That is planned for early access. For progress, right, in what would currently be known as the gauntlet mode, that will affect your ability to some form of current system, encourage you and to discourage you from winning.
Oh, you've gone quiet, I wonder. Please.
Yeah, you might just need to repeat that last bit.
Was that Frankie abducting you for saying too much?
No, that was me finishing my statement in a trailing way, and my mic just didn't pick it up.
Cool.
Frazzle, there will not be magic in the game.
I wonder if I have
Plans for
anything to say
magic.
about it.
I was fixing to say, I mean, have
This
you
will
been
always
seeing
find a
these
way.
clips? These clips are pretty magical.
Well, it being
What-
magical isn't the same as, you know, casting fireballs.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
No, the focus of Half Sword is to be historically accurate as well as having historical integrity. So people always like to mention, oh, well, the Abyss is not historically accurate because when you die, you don't go to another region. The premise is supposed to be within the mindset of a medieval commoner. What would they think and experience in the afterlife? So,
Edgeborn.
there's more coming. You'll see the magic and joy, sadness to come.
We got
But
the
no
primer.
plans to cast fireballs or have orcish weapons. I keep trying to push the team, but they have, have a set vision, and I just have to keep my ideas to myself.
Oh,
You'll get it through mods. I'm almost certain of it.
I was fixing to
No.
say, I actually do have a question pertaining to mods. So there's been an obvious what's a good word, pushback from the development team in terms of mods. Do they intend to try and block certain avenues of modding, or are they just saying, hey, we would like it if you don't? Like, what is
Currently-
their thought process?
Currently, we don't want to have modding go off the rails with our free demo,
Mhm.
right? Like, we've been working incredibly hard. Make something worthy of you deciding to spend your hard-earned money on. And so as of right now, modding is just like, please don't make content or features that we are planning to release ourselves, because that hinders our ability to succeed. Everybody understands that. As far as like long-term stuff, the only things we've discussed, stuff that we will put an absolute halt to, is stuff that most game studios would put a halt to, like pornography and
No stuff.
harm against children, like harm against children. Like, there's stuff that most people would be like, who wanted that mod to begin with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we have a long-term plan that will be more appropriate to disclose in the future. As a team, no one at Half Sword Games or GameSeer hates or dislikes mods. We love it. We share the stuff amongst each other all the time and see all the cool stuff you guys come and create out. But like, really early in development, we need time to finish what we're doing before the community has open access to do whatever they want. It's just kind of where we're
That's
at.
fair. That's fair.
My box just ran off.
That's a bar right there.
So real quick, someone asked, so we can't add back Willie's Willie?
There never was. There never was.
Don't listen to this guy. There is always a Willy. The Willy had a Willy. You can't tell me otherwise.
We have rocked the Ken doll model since the get-go. People are gonna do all kinds of stuff, but yeah, we're by no means anti-mod. Just want to keep a lid on some things. And what those things are, I can't give you a list. You know what I mean? It's kind of like we'll see it when we get there kind of a thing.
Because that lid's on tight.
If you look at a mod and be like, nah, gang, that's everyone usually has the same kind of like unwritten list of mods that are like big no-no.
Yeah. And generally speaking, most of those mods you're not going to be able to publish on most mod content websites anyways.
What do you think of the mods so far in terms of like, obviously the half sword enhancer mod, which I have on at the moment? What do you think of these type of mods that are already circulating on Nexus?
So I can only speak as I think a lot of the mods are like bizarre, fun. I want to play with them. It sucks for me because, you know, I help with testing and all that. It actually ruins my ability to give accurate feedback mods. So I haven't used a mod since Mass Clown's mods for the original demo build. It's really cool seeing all the things people have come up with. Bitter Relatives mod packs, the stuff that they've managed to figure out with the modular system. It's impressive. Yeah, personally, I love mods. I think they're really cool, and I'll use them one day.
Something that is apparently a big talking point I want to go ahead and ask about. People are asking about a zombie mode where you'll be fighting like decomposing willies that aren't just going to be like one slice and then they're down. Is there any kind of mode? Just asking, just to kind of get this one done with.
Nothing officially. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I've been jamming this idea down Frank and Ivan's throat every week for a year. I am personally one of those players that believes every game can be made better with a zombie mode. It kind of falls into that like fantasy versus like historical accuracy versus historical integrity. There's not really a lot of undead lore relevant to time period and region.
True.
Alright, hear me out, alright? We can't have zombies, but what if we have normal people that are just really poor? And we have to do an Order 66?
Wow.
Think about it.
You're
not too
You're
hard.
talking about the slaughtering of innocent peasants. I will have to think about this.
Well, not too hard.
Just long enough until you segue into another question.
Imagine Brave Stan, but even braver.
real quick, it would be awesome for someone on the team, because I've answered this a few times on stream, but it'd be awesome to have someone on the team answer this. When will the Fatal Error Ultimate Challenge bug be fixed?
Never. That's the final boss. It is still a work in progress. The final error crashes are primarily due to a third-party plugin that we're using for blood, as most of you all know by now. We don't have any plans to reduce the blood and gore, so it's about finding the same quality of developing a system that will give us the same quality of blood without the performance issues. I don't have a progress update I can give. That doesn't mean that there isn't progress. It's just not in a discussion ready point. No, the plan is to have the blood related fatal crashes completely resolved and fixed for early access, and so it can just be a fun memory we have and joke about.
And real quick, this one's been asked like 3 or 4 times. It keeps saying, can we bring back the Abyss gore? And by that, they mean the skull explosions and the guts.
Yes, absolutely. So it's something we've mentioned a bunch of times, but we haven't made in any kind of like official announcement. If you go through our work in progress posts on our Discord, skull collapsing, internal organs spilling out, that is all planned. I'm sure all of you have bisected some chests a couple of times in game, and you can see the entire, like it's in the demo right now. All of the internal organs are modeled: lungs, the liver, the kidneys, the stomach. I'm sure there's other ones that I don't remember. I'm not an anatomy expert, let's be honest. Currently in the demo, you can bisect them. They're not physically active, so nothing spills out. They're just kind of hollow. There's no, like model fully fleshed out. But the plan is to get that where we had it in the demo. So like the original Abyss demo it's a completely different Willy. I mean, like it's all those old systems don't work anymore, and that's why like the old intestines would come out like confetti because they were just kind of inside of him. But if you bisect Willy right now, there's an actual proper I don't know if it's the large or lower intestine, but it's in there. It's all cool and oiled, and the plan is to have that completely physically active so you guys can have your horrific disemboweling moments. And
Wonderful.
That is
core
badass to hear.
system is far from finished. Some of the things we've also shared in the work in progress is the like, so we already have dynamic cutting, right? So you can chop Willy up, but dynamic slicing, you actually see slash marks across the skin layer, and it'll give you that depth, and so you can really just feel that medieval intensity of what it's like to cut into flesh with a sword.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Which isn't even my favorite part. Fun fact, McWonderbeast is hemophobic. He passes out to blood in real life.
Really?
Really? Yeah. There's a joke in the VFX team is that the goal is to make me pass out every time I play it.
I'm sure if you plucked someone out of half sword chat, it'll be, yeah, you're good. You're good. I've seen some horror stories. I've seen some actual, like, horrible things in that chat. Just have a look sometime.
Whoa. I don't know what you mean.
Do you
The
have a question lined up?
screenshots in half sword chat is wild.
Oh, you're talking
People
about
get creative.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Kind of just, yeah, I kind of just leaded that sword into my neck. It's my fault. I had a question here.
Okay.
Question: is there work being done to change the way Willy moves based on the weapons he's using? Example: Buckler plus weapon feels a bit odd. So yeah, is there any thing you can say about the weapon handling and the way the body moves?
It'd help if I unmuted my mic before I tried speaking again. Yes, Fizzlepop, there is lots of refinements coming to the different weapon sets. So that's something you will also be able to notice a lot playing the older builds is each weapon set gets focused on it individually. So like pole arms have had a lot of reworking.
I can confirm this.
Yeah, like a lot of reworking to change how they handle. everything's getting overhauled as far as handling. Will it be completely overhauled on early access launch? I can't confirm or deny that because there's a lot of different weapons. But reverse drips is something that is planned, so you'll be able to take your daggers and put them in the very favored ice pick that everybody wants.
What gain is there in blood spilt?
Yeah. It's coming.
Hell yeah. I do have a couple questions. Will we be able at some point to flip weapons to like the spike side? So they say like I guess that's Lucerne hammer. I think that's how you say that. I want to be able to use the spike on the hammer. So like with like pole weapons, you have like double faces. Being able to flip and use the other side as the main side.
Yeah, so it's in the same realm of like what we plan on doing with daggers. Being able to reverse grip, being able to rotate the orientation of all of the weapons in your hands, as far as it's realistic, is planned.
Hell yeah.
So those nice weapons where you're like, I want to use the spiked side, or I want to use the hammered side only. That is coming. Whether or not that will be day one early access is what still remains to be seen.
Eric Brown really needs to know if there's going to be hair in the game.
Oh man, Eric, I'm really sorry, man.
For the super chat.
Turns out hair is actually the most expensive thing in game development. I thought it was horses, but it turns out you have to pay per hair. No, jokes aside, yes, there is hair planned for the models. Willie is a placeholder model. He's not the face of the game. He has turned into our unofficial mascot to the point that people have threatened us with violence if we don't include him in the game. I'm sure those are all friendly threats. None of those are, real. But there's going to be a host of player models to abuse, play as, make better, and they will have hair.
That is a huge statement.
Is it huge?
Huge.
You don't hang out with
after
Discord
seeing
enough.
a bold man, I've seen a bold Willy for at least 700 hours. To see anything else but that chiseled chin will actually give me shell shock.
It's coming, and there's actually more chiseled chins coming. There's like some really, really pretty people coming.
Hold on,
Let
me mog real quick. If you can get a screenshot of this and use me as an NPC, go for it. Ready? Okay, there you go.
You got it. You gotta send me the screenshot. I'll send it after stream.
I hope.
Did Asian people exist back in the day?
Oh.
Of course they existed. Just were they in this region? That's the question.
Were they free?
I don't have an answer for that question. I genuinely don't know.
Which side of the debate are you on when you ask that question, Moo? Like, are you asking about their human rights, or are you thinking you're getting a good deal?
I just came up with a better question. Where is the Gooba? Where is my beloved Gooba? And where is my plushie of the Gooba?
The problem is we don't own Gooba. Gooba's not our IP. That is another artist. Incredibly talented.
I can't remember the exact name, but he's on X, Twitter. And,
yeah. We follow him on X. Knight's Path. Those beautiful bastards at Knight's Path beat us to the punch. They're adding Gooba to their game.
Oh damn!
Unbelievable.
It's about to get illegal up in here.
We're gonna have to challenge them to a duel. and you know there can only be one medieval board game that has Gooba. It will be Willie's.
Interesting question. You can answer it from whichever direction you want. Can top donors have their face as a player model?
Top downers.
Top donors.
Top donors.
As in, is there a way that we could like fund the game and donate to where we could have our face?
Oh, top donors.
Top donors.
Man, I kept hearing downers, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what a top downer is. Is that an insult I'm not familiar with? Where are we going with this? I'm scared to answer.
PR bum PR.
So there's no like donation system. We have GameSeer. We partnered with them, and they have been funding development for a little over a year now. And so originally there was plans to do crowdfunding for the game, but we no longer have an immediate need for that. So there won't be like stretch goal type top donor situations. And there is no current plans to allow player generated faces.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
Did that answer your question?
Was there a Willy behind the sensor bar in the work in progress video of the weight sliders? I
No.
must know. That's my question.
No, those of you who have managed to manipulate the naked Willy bug will know exactly what that player model looks like. And it was just Frank with 10 parts showing. No, there's
Wonderful.
no modeled genitalia at all. Not even as a joke.
Oh, dude, it's so weird. I had so many questions, like, in my head.
Fizzle
But now
Pop
that-
asks, optional question, has the announcement of Kinstrife had an effect on the development of Decision? It has not. The only way to really compare Kinstrife to us is they're a medieval game. Our end goals are very different. Yeah, Kinstrife's a cool game. You guys should all go check that as well. There's so much amazing medieval content out on the market coming out. I still will maintain Half Sword's gonna be the best. You know, I'm biased. But no, there's like for medieval fans, right now is the best time to be a gamer.
Hell yeah.
Do you have
I
a
can
spare
agree.
$2,000 for a ticket over to Germany? Just no reason. Just curious.
No reason. It sounds like you're interested in attending Gamescom.
I would love to, but I live in Australia.
I'm the community manager. I should be there, and I didn't get my stuff together, and I don't have a passport. So
I got about 2 kangaroos. That's it, man.
They can vouch for me.
Kangaroos are worth a lot of money depending on who you sell them to.
Oh, they are everywhere, my friend.
They're considered vermin, aren't they?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. That's a big rat, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What size of balls did that guy who saved his dog from a kangaroo have to have?
Oh, he's actually on the smaller side. You see,
I was gonna
that's just
as-
typical.
I was gonna say he's just a pretty average Australian. I have had a lot of Australian friends in my life, and I was told if you don't punch a kangaroo at least once a week, can you really call yourself an Australian?
It's true. It's true. They're
No,
a
like-
currency. They're a mode of transportation. They're our
Like,
teachers. I was taught
yeah,
by a kangaroo.
you punch kangaroos and you kick drop bears. Like,
It's true. We don't play football.
get
We
cultured.
play. It's true. It's true.
Hold in peace. Surveillance are net, but wow.
I just love the idea of fucking koalas dropping out of trees screaming like Ewoks.
Uh, not to drift too far into koala territory, but still, one of my favorite videos on the internet is, I believe she was a Scottish news reporter or Irish news reporter, and they get her in motocross padding and all this stuff, and totally have her convinced that a koala bear is this dangerous drop bear that's one of the most one of the most dangerous animals on Australia. It's so great, and it
They
takes
are not
her.
dangerous.
It takes her an uncomfortable amount of time to realize she's being pranked.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
They got fangs.
Yes,
Fangs
they're
sharp.
highly poisonous.
They're aquatic too, so you can't swim away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Emus, however, very dangerous. We lost a war to them.
On to the classic Abyss. You didn't even try the download link. I'm disappointed in you, bum.
Hey, hey. We are about to go
All right.
back. I have to earn it myself.
You have to earn it. I don't think you're gonna earn it in stream.
Oh my god. So it's that hard? It's like it's that difficult?
Yes, in my opinion, yes. I
Dang.
could just suck at that challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm assuming
But I never.
like you know where to go, right? It's just that difficult to do it.
No.
Oh.
No one's ever posted a video. Fencer, if you're still listening, you need to show us how it's all done. I have for years, every once in a while, I'll be like, all right, this is the time, right? Like I've put in, 700 plus hours on all the different builds. I can get this. No, I still can't figure it out. Frank's too busy to make me a walkthrough, Like, come on, guys.
Jackass. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Let me BRB the
Gotta-
screen real quick.
That build is so much fun. It's the only public build that's in Japanese.
It's in Japanese.
It's in Japanese. when this first was all out, like everybody was so confused. They're like, "Wait, this guy's Georgian?" But the whole game's in Japanese, and he's like, "Yeah, because he was in school in Japan, so it's all in Japanese."
That's incredible.
Let me see if I can find it. I might have it here somewhere.
I definitely have it.
Did it download?
There's
What the-
there's only two builds I don't have, and neither one of them were publicly released. And they are officially lost media. Frank doesn't even have them anymore.
Oh damn.
That's how you know it's truly lost.
It's truly lost. Yeah. It was the top-down tests. So it was the dungeon mode, but it looked just like an Exanima type game. It had that nice
Found
top-down.
it.
And then Frank, it was he made a Skyrim tribute for I think I want to say it was the 50.
If you want to look at my
anniversary of
stream chat,
Skyrim?
this is what he's talking about.
Oh holy shit. Can
Don't
I-
try to kick. It's not updated yet.
Oh wow.
It's
have
like I'm
to-
really there. It's
to
like looking
click and
into a
hold.
window into another world. These graphics are unreal.
Oh boy, that's
So- There was a game once upon a time called Die by the Sword. And it really I thought that Frank was making a spiritual successor, and it turns out he's just not old enough. He was like, I don't even know that game. But if you ever played Die by the Sword back in the day, this game it'll be nostalgia heavy.
This is badass.
Would you like me to send you the
I
the
sent
slot?
it to him. He just wants to challenge himself.
No, I got it. I'm in it. I'm in it.
I
Is this the
commend you
Frankie?
for wanting to do it, but like, it's really fun.
That may have to be a stream challenge that I take on later then.
God, the catwalk is just unbearably aura. You can tell this man has seen many things, and fear is not one of them these days. It is wild. This man fears.
No, this is technically half sword.
This is half sword.
Yeah.
This is
The
the
best
most
kind
recent
of half
update.
sword.
Are we half sword and the half sword? There's
We-
no half sword here.
We are half sword. What are you
Oh.
doing?
Nothing break.
I
Hell
need
yeah.
to find the
Claymore.
I think we can
Wait,
officially
you need
call
half
this
sword with the
quarter
claymore?
sport.
Yeah, quarter sword. What, babe?
You need a half sword with the half sword.
I am, dude.
Half sword and the half sword.
Has she played Half Sword yet?
Oh, she has, and she has unleashed her inner sociopath.
What is her favorite weapon?
What's your favorite weapon? I'm assuming it's gonna be the sword. What's your favorite weapon, baby?
Half sword and a half sword.
Yeah, it's a sword.
It's another one of those things like you don't assume everybody's gonna like a certain game mechanic or something. The
Yeah.
amount of female gamers who enjoy not just the control mechanisms but the violence of it is always surprising. Every once in a while I'll find a new female streamer and she's just decimating, chopping Willie up into pieces, and just giggling the whole time. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Unhinged, beautiful. I love it. And like
Yeah.
the gore really is just like the icing, you know. Like we try not to make the focus always on the gore. It's the gore is what makes the connection between your movements follow through, you know what I mean? The game's already satisfying because of the physics, but when you get a really good hit with a blunt weapon and you manage to squirt blood out of his face and it sprays on the background behind it, it's just satisfying.
I think seeing the blood drip down the fence has got to be like a canon event in everybody's playthrough of Half Sword. Like just knocking the dead, press any button to restart. Insane. I think like it's so visceral hearing and then blood just pissing on the wall. It is actually
Yes.
one of the most insane things.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna show my grandma.
she'd probably enjoy it. She'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah. How do you,
Oh, back in my day.
how do you get this build? I don't know. I don't know how you'd get this build. It was shared to me directly by McWonderbeast.
You have to have the link floating around in the Discord.
Oh, so it is accessible in the Half Sword Discord?
Razzle asks, who started the idea of Half Sword? That would be Frank. Frank is our game lead, game director. He's got a lot of titles. Everybody's got like quadruple titles, honestly. But it all started with Frank. It was his brainchild, and all the rest of us saw his talents and was like, hell yeah, we apply our talents. And it's just been a roller coaster of talented people until they got me.
So modest.
That wasn't supposed to.
Okay, I think we're done with this version. That is badass, though. That is so cool.
I don't know, it's tickling some form of wavelength. It is connecting to my autism in a way that is unprecedented. I must see the end of this game.
Oh, you haven't? You can speed run it with no kill.
Oh, you should start with that. I've been
Damn
trying
it.
to kill every single one.
Oh. Well, honestly, I didn't think I would need to tell you of all people to get good.
Oh, damn.
It's like fighting with a wet noodle. Forgive me.
And that's what's the funniest thing. So every time I see that complaint, they're like, "Oh, game mechanics are like a wet noodle." I totally understand that if you're not used to them. But play this version. I would love for you to play this version because this is the wacky wavy inflatable tube man version of the game.
What do you mean? This is the pinnacle of HEMA. I've seen this done before thousands of times in a HEMA competition. Okay.
I still think we
This is-
should release this as a mobile version.
Oh, that reminds me. How did you go with the everything with that? I believe there was like a knockoff of Half Sword on mobile, where it was just Gladio Mori but reskin.
That is awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of those that exist out there. It's kind of a trend every, especially indie game developers have to deal right now is people making literally AI versions of their game, trying to pump them out before they have a chance to
I did it.
profit off of it.
Where am I
But,
going? The finish line.
So far, all of the games that I have seen for all the
Grab the
different indie
poleaxe,
devs,
bet.
that's been happening. Like the App Store's been really good about crushing those.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
So-
like the community, you guys really are the greatest. Like everybody's always looking out for everything. Like the amount of times I've woken up to pings of people being like, "Oh no, was this supposed to happen?" Like, damn, I knew I forgot to tell you guys something. Yes, this was gonna happen. Yes, this was a planned thing. They totally had permission to post this. It's totally okay. It's not the end of the world. I understand why you feel it is, but it's awesome. The amount of support, like it's honestly it's overwhelming. Yes, Spencer, the Epic Games post. So if you guys haven't been on X today, Epic Games Store posted some work in progress teasers. If you guys haven't seen them, I highly suggest you mosey on over them. Wharf, I think it's called the Wharf Flail. Call it a War Staff. It Polearm Captain. Did you see that yet, Mr. Moo?
Polearm Captain?
Polearm?
I know. I could have come up with a better nickname. I was just joking.
I believe the correct terminology, my good sir, is polearm guard. Polearm guard, G-O-D, all caps and spaces.
I can't. That's sacrilege and all that.
Holy
We're working on a medieval game. Like, come on.
They had gods. Even if they didn't exist, they believed in them. Wait, this is the end.
Killing me.
Are you Frankie?
You're actually Frank. You were Frank the whole time.
Everybody's
It's the
Frank.
Franks we made along the... Can you stay still, Frankie? I want to get a screenshot of you. Fine. I think I beat it. That's quite bright. Holy shit.
It's
Yeah, you
super
earn a
bright.
flashbang.
And again, there's little elements. You know, you play all these old versions, you're like, oh, I can see where this got dragged over into the new one. Because when you die, you make it back through the abyss, get blinded by the light again.
It's true. I like the reoccurring theme of your eyes getting completely decimated. if you can bring that into the EA, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I think flashbang on return is always going to be there.
Have it to where every time you boot up the game, it resets your system defaults to where everything is in light mode.
That's mean. I really like that idea. Like it's the right kind of mean. Like I'm like, ooh, actually, but I'm gonna send this over to the team. Like,
I mean,
maybe
it's
we
happening
can.
now.
Maybe we can.
It's on the
make that
same
happen.
kind of. It's on the same level of evil as like manually resetting and like changing your settings every time you go into your settings in like the previous build. I remember that like it's yesterday.
Fizzle Pop, I dropped you that game. Not game, jeez. I dropped you that link in chat.
Ooh, got a little bit of a goober on you.
Did we already burn through all of your pre-designated questions?
What's your favorite color?
My personal favorite color. Man, it's purple.
Yeah. I like that.
It would
Purple.
be.
Royal purple specifically. What do you mean it would be?
It's topical. I'm sorry. I said that with a little bit more sauce than I meant to.
Yeah. Wasn't sure what you were trying to imply there.
Frankie's actually starting to corrupt your game as we speak. That's actually heresy.
Oh, damn
It's
it.
treason.
Anytime you experience a stutter, that's us connecting.
Oh, don't put that in my head.
The amount of people who reported that for weeks, they were like, I swear, I finally get good at this game. And then one of you jumps in and just beats the crap out of me. I was like, so it's hard to tell right now because all the characters sound the same, they all look the same. But there's actually variable competency. Some willies are more aggressive than others. Some will just stand there and literally wait for you to attack. Others will charge at you like they're in an insane asylum and you're made out of candy.
I like that. I definitely noticed that I am almost derangedly aggressive with my gameplay. So it's hard to see, but I can definitely believe it.
Yeah, I personally, as a player and tester, I didn't really notice those things until I started to do challenges like, I'll pick a two-handed sword, a longsword, and the goal is to not move my feet, right? So outside of the stance changes that happen naturally as you're using the sword, no movement keys, no WASD, and I got to get my kill. And then I started to run into the willies that are just waiting on the other side of the map for me to do something. It's like, oh, okay, there is variables. And I spent a week talking to Frank about it, and he's like, oh yeah, no, there's the groundwork for like a fear intimidation system. There's a lot of finer things that are there and ready. They just need to be fleshed out.
There is a clip I've seen, and it's where a willy does my infamous low stance and charges. Is it in the game? I must confirm this for my sake. Is it confirmed that there is at least something where they just rush you in the low guard with a pole arm? Because for a split second, it looked exactly the same way I play.
You're gonna have to share me the clip. Again, it kind of goes right back to something Bumtastic said earlier, is because of the physics variability, like, I've got hundreds and hundreds of hours of testing, and there's still stuff a player will post a video of, and I'm like, I've never experienced that. I've never seen that, had no idea it was possible. Like, the first time I threw a sword straight up in the air, it did, like, a half turn and landed tip side down in a guy's head. I was like, are you kidding me? And then I, of course, wasn't recording when it happened, and then someone else posted a clip, and I was like, oh, man, I wish we could... Yeah, there's so many physics variables. I don't know know of the low guard you speak of,
Ooh.
and I have not seen. Damn it! I haven't seen anything behind closed doors to indicate like refined fighting styles yet. That would indicate he's imitating Moo.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I know.
that there
I
is
know.
a very
That's
good
what you
Willy out
implied.
there. I'm saying that there's a Willy that's extremely gamer.
Yes,
Just
there
so
is.
happens to.
There, so kind of like the commoner boss is the one. Uh, pretty across the board. Everybody's like the skill cap of the commoner boss. He's the great filter. Every once in a while, you will run into just a regular Willy in the arena who has that same level of like, are you kidding? Like, I've never been comboed so fast in my life.
Yeah.
Destroy all Willies.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad it's Half Sword out. No, Half Sword is not out, Koala. I'm so glad to finally get somebody to confirm that, because I am very well documented on stream as like some of these motherfuckers are just walking up and dying, and then like there has to be some kind of like weird like variable thing.
Yes, there are so many variable things that it makes bug testing and recreation real poor spot sometimes. It's why we love and need all of your help testing this whole time. It's yeah, very, very important.
Koala, this is the original itch.io version of the game that is still out there. You can download it and play it, and this is like one of the first real like public versions of the game that was released. So this is very early demo. Damn it, dude, you've got me stuck on this. I found 2 spots that seem promising.
Really need the coaching from Fencer. He's the only one.
What?
Moo, are you better than John Halfsword? Who's John Halfsword?
not yet, buddy. Do you need something?
Wait, what about John Halfsword?
A commenter has asked me, Moo, are you better than John Halfsword? Who is John Halfsword? Is he a content creator?
It's. I honestly don't know. The person who asked the question is gonna have to specify, because it started off as a meme, you know, John whatever kind of format, and now there's like 15 John Halfswords in our Discord, so I don't know if they're referring to one of them specifically or if they are content creators. I don't know.
Okay.
I
Until
believe that
I get something.
Fizzle's
This is a joke.
Fizzle's right. We are all John Halfsword.
Yeah. Turns out John Halfsword was all the willies we killed along the way.
It's true. It's true.
John
every
Halfsword was
every
probably
glob
that
of their
Willy.
body parts.
Yo, this little waiting screen you have going on here.
It's live. It's live. I'm actually in here.
This needs to be saved as a waiting screen.
Oh, bet.
It's
I can do that.
perfect.
Hold on. Let me just record.
Doesn't the enhancer mod doesn't let you turn off the HUD?
No, I don't believe so. Not this HUD, at least.
I have
I'll
to
just crop it. Jump
improve
on
that
half
mod a
sword
little
text.
bit.
There you go, bud.
You hear that, Ghost?
That's
Come
a
on.
really, really good question. The God of Clowns, aka Gavin, aka the Screams of Nightmares. With how much research Frankie and Ivan have done, do they know when and where half sorting as a technique came from? I'd Google it, but I want to engage with the stream. That is a really good question, and it's actually a question I haven't thought to ask, so I don't know if they would have an answer for it. I will have to ask them tomorrow when I talk to them. And then we'll have to have a follow-up stream to answer it.
Let reason rule and wear
That would be
rage like
badass.
range.
Question. Once the game is in full promotion mode upon early access release, with the community team, will there be any sort of highlights or anything? No. Yes. No. Sorry, I shouldn't be sarcastic while on stream, right? Right? Yeah.
No, it's personality.
I'm actually trying to figure out the best way to do that right now. Something I've kind of wanted to already have going with the demo, but modding has kind of taken over the demo game clips right now, so it's kind of hard to focus on promoting community when a lot of it's turned into assets. So yes, there are plans for something in that regard. It is not fully fleshed out at this time. But I'm thinking of doing like, you know, the best clip of the week or the best clip of the month.
Half sword highlights.
Have a specific channel on the Discord. You know, create a flare for the Reddit that people can use when they post their something like that. A dedicated thing, because the clips are really where the charm is. You know, there's always things we were like, when people started doing the spin jitsu kicks, that didn't occur to any of us, right? Because everybody on the team, we're all thinking of it like historically accurate. So everybody else is like, okay, how can I break what you intended to do? And we get those amazing slow motion spinning kicks. Those are so cool. Unintended. You guys figuring it out.
Speaking of spin jitsu, oh, my weapon slid under the fence.
And Mech Main does have a really great, that's a great idea and a fantastic collaboration for you guys. With Bum, half sword highlights.
Dude,
It's funny you should say that.
Yeah, me and Moo had talked recently, and we had actually talked about a way to format a singular stream where we like watch and react to clips and videos, and potentially getting someone like you to like be a part of it as well. We just hadn't figured it out yet.
Nice. That'd be cool. I'd be interested in hearing. Tell the rest of the team watches this, and then they decide I need to be put back in the closet.
Gets the squirt bottle. Get.
You guys collect some questions. I'm going to take a quick break.
I think I'll pose up next to Peg Legs, and I'm gonna go grab a cup of water.
Yeah, perfect time for everybody to take a quick break. All of you viewers, take a bio, treat yourself to some water, take a fresh breath of air. It's good for
Pet your
everybody.
kangaroo if you have one.
Reconvene in 3 minutes. Don't pet your kangaroo. Don't. You
They
punch
do
kangaroos.
hiss, and they do. What a lovely screen to.
Don't punch animals. Half sword games. And
Is
game
that the
series does not
LeBron?
condone animal-
Is that the entirety of LeBron?
Is that all of LeBron?
Oh, hold on. Fizzle pop. When have I ever not aged myself? I'm fighting off those unk accusations all day long.
Lean into it, pal. Don't get used
I
to it.
tried to, but my back might fall out.
Amen.
I'll be back.
All right, I'll be back in a second too. I'm just gonna quickly turn into Willy.
All right.
Half Sword has not nor ever test product on animals. Peasants, however.
What about lances on horses? That is, I mean, that's a great question, baby. Like, what about them? Like, are we equipping horses with lances? Is that what you're saying? Because that'd be badass. It seems kind of messed up to just have them running at each other with lances. Also, Like, what kind of angle? I mean, that's kind of a sure shot. Just two horses running at each other, and they both get stabbed and fall over, and then everyone in the crowd just goes, "Oh." We knew that was gonna happen. Oh man. I'm realizing now at this very moment that I'm being heard on my stream as well as Moo's stream. So for everyone who's over there, I am a stream machine who has no need for food, drink, or a bathroom. So I'm just going to be here hanging out. So hi. Not going to see your chat, but what's up? Do you mean jousting? Yeah, she means jousting. I very much doubt that there's going to be jousting in the game, baby. Maybe that could be like the intro, though. Like there's an intro where both willies are just being simulated on horses, and then they slam into each other, and they fall down, and then like the camera like pans cinematically behind your willy, and then you both have to fight with your like random Moo's back. You have to fight with your random stuff. Back from my visit to Moo. Well, that's appropriate considering Moo's just returned to his stream. So there you go. We're gonna figure this out. Moo, I think next time we may want to just like all of us send out links to the one specific stream, like to your stream.
Oh yeah.
Because
It's
trying trying to keep up with both chats without interrupting and without ignoring people is pretty difficult.
It's true. But we're all learning.
Yeah, it's been
this
fun
is the
so
first,
far.
Like, I've gotten some actual bonkers clips. This is not one of them. Oh, maybe it was. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, I just used the force. Meant to do that.
Honestly, wonder how they'll make half sword work or crossbows work in half sword. We all are, but we wait with bated breath and excitement. For some reason, you didn't get Moo's notification when you seen that Bums was up. Dude, YouTube's whole notification system is just weird.
That's why I'm always telling creators, I was like, it is totally appropriate if you're going to start a live stream, ping me on Discord. Because it doesn't matter how many people I follow on my private, on the official, notifications never come through. I love you, YouTube, but you're doing me dirty.
It's true. It's true. I will never forgive YouTube for the curse of my channel. Oh, let me tell them.
I don't think I know
Thank
this
you.
lore.
Wow. It's just I got 2,000. I'm just salty because I got like 2,000 views on like my most recent video. Upset is an understatement.
Dude, I am too, man. It's such a good video. It really is. Anyone here who hasn't yet seen it, if you check out Moo's channel, his most recent upload, I mean, everything he does is pretty awesome, but it's good shit.
The most recent upload now is at the moment, which is a Minecraft shitpost.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So-
the most recent half sword.
Yeah, it's featured on the homepage.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, my wife has a question. Is there going to be jousting in the game? Is it possible?
Oh, boy. That would be so awesome, and I would love to give you an yes answer to that, but no. There's no plans for jousting.
What about without horses?
What about without knights?
So it's just sticks flying at each other.
No. They're attached to the horses.
Jousting is definitely something that like everybody's talked about and fantasized about. It would be something really cool.
Willy
Let's see what the
jousting.
future holds. That might be like a half sword 3 thing.
Half sword 3.
That's not a promise. I'm just trying to cast a long. It is very unlikely that we will have
Damn.
implementation of animals brings in a lot of.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel
I
bad
don't want
killing
to
my
say
horse
problems,
in Skyrim, though.
challenges, and a lot of those things that are like really cool and like, you know, there's always ideas like we have in the team and the community comes up with, and like they're all really cool, but we have limited time and resources, and
No doubt.
those are the
No
types
doubt.
of things that will change the scope of development so much, right? Like certain features, like when you really think about what goes into them, you're like, it's all physics based. Okay, so they have to figure out a control mechanism, and it's also got to make sense into the world. Like, okay, so the gameplay loop now has to include like, are you gonna get gear customization for your horses as well?
Mm.
Horse
It-
armor.
Diamond
Yeah,
horse
horse armor. Like, oh, you know, or how deep are we gonna go into the gear and all this stuff, and so it's unfortunately one of those. No, jousting is not planned.
Mechman says, what about Willy piggyback jousting? Is that on the table?
That'd be freaking cool. No, it's not planned, but I think I know what I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's meeting. So
Yeah, Dwayne says, just have them use shields and slide on them, flying at each other while they're jousting, like Legolas style.
So, have you guys discovered willy boarding yet, or half boarding?
I believe.
In the Abyss, lids of containers, coffins, chests, the baskets, if you position yourself appropriately on them and use both hands to pick them up at the same time, you'll discover anti-gravity.
Oh my god.
I'm on the
And
chief.
it's a lot of fun. Enjoy it now before it's patched out.
Inevitably patched out. That is
Inevitably patched out.
That's one of the things that's been making my fucking videos hard to make, because every time I find something that's like kind of neat or fun to do, and like the next update, it's like
Ugh.
someone's like, "Hey, do
gone.
that." I'm like, "It's gone, guys. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
I got
And
this.
what's a real bummer is like there'll be certain
Alley.
things. Like there was builds got merged. The playtest and the Abyss demo got merged into the current demo we have now. A lot of players from the original Abyss, they hadn't gotten used to the playtest mechanics, which, you know, playtest mechanics, you have the proper poses, like it is very specific, so it felt less freeform for a lot of players, and because of the strength variables in the stances, it made grappling harder. Not impossible, it's just in the old Abyss demo, you can really manhandle people and wrap them up into pretzels, and like, you guys hate grappling, you're trying to take away all the things we love, and it was like, no, that's literally unintended consequences. You discovered an unintended feature, and when we refined the mechanics that are going in the direction we wanted them to, it accidentally deleted the thing you discovered. God, that was a mush mouth way to get around to that.
I found your willy boarding, and I need to do it more. I think I did it.
Oh yeah,
Half
you got your foot stuck.
Come on.
Oh, you're using the mod, so you're all invincible. Cheater.
I am not invincible. I'm very
believe you.
transparent. Okay. I'm literally scrolling through. I'm very transparent when it comes to this type of
I
stuff.
look like I'm in the middle of an
Just-
ice skating like routine.
There's nothing here. The only things I have is save loadout, blah blah.
God, I gotta turn it down even more.
I've actually got so many comments being like, you are cheating? I've been doing this a long time.
Oh yeah, no. Moo's been. He's legit. You got caught in the death roll.
Yeah. I'm fighting an alligator. It's got me by the toe.
It's got me.
It's got me. We good? Oh my God.
Never try to catch an alligator and stick your finger in his bum.
It's fucking true. Believe me.
The coffin lids are my personal favorite because of the tapering. It gives you like a weight differential. It's easier to control it. So you just kind of put the taper, the skinnier part where you're facing, and put yourself in the center, and it's a lot easier to control altitude with that one.
Fair enough.
Hold on.
There's also another technique that is going to be patched out, so you might wanna test it now. It's the hyper accelerator. Look at that! You even found a lantern. You can do it right now.
Really? Okay.
All
right.
So
What is
with
it?
the lanterns, when you're not fighting someone, press both E and Q to pick it up at the same exact time, and then E or Q put it on your belt. You're holding it with both hands, and that'll put it on your belt, and you'll also be holding it with the other hand, and then you can crouch and swing with your arm, and you can find this like hyper-powered speed rotation. Your other hand has to be locked onto it still.
Yeah, he hit me and knocked it off.
I know that there's also
Son
a
of a
delay,
bitch.
so I can't tell when you have it right or not.
I might have to restart.
Dang, stream
Being
delay.
accused of
Or I could
cheating
just-
is a great honor.
You should,
Uh,
if you're
it
gonna
is.
practice this technique, you might want to do damage.
Yeah, I disposed of the man. Okay.
Caught up. I watched it. That was beautiful.
I will play Minecraft, but not right now. I'm gaming.
Yeah, you started it.
Out of here.
Once
You have been
once
grappled,
he
but do
kind of
not
starts to
resist.
walk himself backwards, you can crouch it into it, and then depending on the angle that you're moving your arm, you can speed up, slow down.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is awesome.
So once I discovered that, I was really practicing with it, and if you can get a sword with it in the same thing, you can be hauling ass backwards and swinging the sword.
I tripped.
Yeah.
We back. Oh my god, this is amazing. If only we could get this to go forward.
Yes, I tried. I was like, dang, there's no way to control it. These are the things like every time I'm playing, I'm spending hours going, all right, what's the thing no one thinks of to try to figure out if they can do it? Okay, do that. And like, did you know you can climb through the list, the fence in the boss stage?
Oh, yeah.
It is incredibly awkward, and it is a useless skill. It'll never become valuable. It has no purpose, but you can get yourself in and through that fence.
Holy shit, I've done it, gang. I'm like the Willy Surfer.
Or the silver
The
will.
delay actually worked because you said it, and I gotta go back. Your foot's
think I'm-
stuck in it. That's
Oh,
my
yeah,
that's
try
my
again.
favorite thing when you're trying to half board, your foot gets stuck in, and then if you get the kind of helicopter going,
Oh, you bastard.
yeah, kind of like that, bum.
It always it starts going up and then just stops. I can just do this until I knock myself out.
Oh,
up your tolerance for damage. It's the best way to practice it, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially like the first time you finally manage to figure out how to control it so you can change your altitude, you'll end up slingshotting yourself too high in the map and the little despawn. And so you just a rocket straight back down to the ground.
I had a pretty good one before. I was just like levitating like against the ground,
Son
like
of a bitch.
above the ground.
Have a
I just gotta make sure I don't get got.
see if I can
Might get
find a
got.
clip. I had some half-boarding test clips that I was sharing with it. Wow. Discord, I was ignoring it too long. Visceral, or Pierre Lefaux, says hello to everybody on stream. He is the man, one of the top men of games here.
Oh yeah, I
In
turned the
most
damage down.
cases, he would be like
And
fallen over.
thank you, Fencer, for hitting me up with the DM that says Cracked Gamer 411 is the artist who made. He is the lore master. And I actually need to reach out to him and be like, I don't think you know how far your character has been memed into game culture. Like, it's everywhere. Medieval game culture specifically.
That is so cool.
And it was great because I was convinced for a long time that it was an actual something from an illumination. And then to find out it was just an artist on Twitter, I was like, damn.
Can you grab wood piece and lantern? Oh my god. If you well, you'd only have one free hand. I don't think that'd work.
I've never tried it. I'm not sure it works without the 2 points of contact on the lid.
Yeah.
I also haven't tried it with a whole lot of other weapons, so like might be able to do it the same thing with the hammer. I just discovered it with the lantern, and so it became the technique. Trying to find
Oh, that's it. Oh, it despawned. This one Willy is just giving me absolute grief.
The Willy of absolute grief.
Death and torment. Alright,
Whee!
let's try not to land primo.
Oh, I got it to despawn. I remember once I
Hold
Willy
on, Willy,
boarded, then
I'm
I got
doing
turned
something
upside
important.
down, fell at 875 miles per hour, and broke my skull into a bajillion pieces.
Crinkled my shit, gang.
So I first shared
Oh.
this technique with the team back in May.
That's the same Willy. That was I hit that dude at least 15 times with a fucking candlestick, and he came back and killed me while I was skating. Security guards wish for that fucking commitment.
You landed so hard the stream lagged. Oh fuck! I'm just here. Oh, I was fucking around and now I'm about to find out. Oh no.
I am forwarding you a clip of the first time I was testing land speed record. Lantern.
I am about to witness it.
Oh, Willy Witch? Question mark? Is he
Almost
back?
got out. All right, let's see this.
My broomstick.
I don't know if it's possible to share in stream. But
Hey,
yeah,
oh,
it,
Yeah, I can do that. Where's,
oh, though that lid you're using right now, the kind of triangular shaped one, I
Mhm.
cannot get that one to work for the life of me. So if you get that figured out,
Oh.
Moo,
Yeah,
champion.
on a bus. Give me a minute. Give me a hot minute. I'll get there.
like I've gotten it off the ground for sure, but any amount of control is gone as soon as that leg slips off. Kurtographer, hello.
oh my god, you're
When
going
does
so
Full
fast.
Sword come out? It's done. We don't have an official release date set yet.
Damn, that's fast.
Try me. I got a candlestick in one hand and a Hadron Collider in the other.
Hadron Collider. Right. Ooh. Epic pull first try. Wrong way.
One sec.
No, and that's like one of the things you'll be able to enjoy using the mods. You could spawn in these lids in the arena.
I should try that.
Practice a willy boarding in a controlled environment.
That's true. The only obstacle will be peg legs. Imagine I get fucking clotheslined by peg legs. That'll be huge.
I mean, you can go into 1v1 and just kill the guy, right? You don't have to deal with
I think it would be rather comedic to see my shit get crinkled by peg legs.
the training dumbing is officially, in my mind, peg legs.
That's enough to bring a tear to a man's eye. Thank you.
It's just such a good name for it too. Plus, it'll make people be like, "Why are you calling him peg legs? What's that all about?"
The machinima content is my personal favorite video game content creation, and before there was any envisionment of being the community manager or anything like that, that's what I was trying to start practicing to do on my channel. And I was going to start posting half sword content and slowly develop machinima content. Now I get to watch it instead of trying to make it. It's awesome.
You're there every step of the way. That's a nice sword. Thanks, Overdeath.
I felt
Yes.
so weird. Okay, good.
No, to say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say I was when I was finishing up the Unga Bunga video, I felt so weird about it because I think it was you. You were like, "Hey, when you're done, ping me," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I finished and I pinged you, and I was like, I don't know, or I think it might have been someone else. I think it was someone in stream. I was like, I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. They just told me to ping you, and you were like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No, I archive all my favorite clips, and I'm pretty sure it's the Unga Bunga animation was one of the first ones. I was like, I have to have this.
I think... my brain is swollen. Hold on, I got an idea.
Willie getting exercised by the coffin lid. I'm trying.
Not sorted in kind of way, but I have a video clip from Militus. Those of you on the Discord know who he is, where he broke one of the willies, and for some reason he's spinning on the ground, looking like he's doing a dab. Like the dance move dab, he's just dabbing in a circle, oh, it's okay, all right, why that happened, but it's hilarious.
That is awesome. Can I
need to grab the lid? No, I don't want to grab the pants.
I love how you just offhandedly mentioned this, and now it's what both of us are doing.
Oh, honestly, it's one of those ones gotta try it while it's available. It's not. I showed this to Frank, and he goes, "Yeah, we have to kill that one." It's fun and it's really cool, but it shouldn't be allowed to live.
I mean, fair enough. Oh, while we're talking about things that got killed, I can't throw my bucklers at all like I used to. Those things have lost all of their power.
Skill issue.
True.
No, I honestly was never competent at throwing, so I can't. I gotta trust your assessment of that.
Yeah, it's just. Oh damn, that was clean.
Zord asks, why did the devs remove peg legs hitbox damage? You can still beat yourself up on peg legs.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
Sound like nothing.
I got a really good trick going on my skateboard, but I hit a chalky in the air and launched my shit. Is the best way to put it.
Damn.
By the way, while we're on stream here, if you guys ever see any video clips of a content creator or a streamer slamming their desk while playing Half Sword,
Okay, so
please send me a link, a clip, or anything. I am compiling them. I have some large names like Queso practically destroying his desks. I have AO Fatnap, a well-known TikTok streamer slamming his desk. I heard one earlier in Moo's stream and I didn't catch it. I don't know if it was on camera.
it wasn't.
That was something
camera,
I
I
said that
believe.
made you slam the desk. So
I just
Oh, I like
legitimately,
slamming.
I just legitimately glitched the game, and I have two not commoner. I have two axe bosses, and no fence.
It's a feature.
what? You
Oh,
have
no,
two
there's the
bosses,
fence.
no fence.
No,
Okay.
the fence is here now. I was just in the center, but I do have two bosses.
Oh, okay. So, fun fact: the reason you have two bosses is because in the original BIS demo, for some reason, every once in a while, the death register of the boss. I can't English today.
Welcome to the
The
club,
death of the
pal.
boss wouldn't register, and the fence would no longer despawn. So Frank added it that if you walk into the corner of the fence, it respawns the boss and resets the fence. So you can do this unlimited. If you want to fight 12 of these axemen, just keep walking into the corner. See, Duck with a Gun said that very quickly with one sentence, and I mush-mouthed that for like a minute and a half. Always consult chat.
Well, this isn't really an interview, even though it feels like one. There's goddamn, my
Impromptu.
skateboarders. I just want to skate, man.
Well,
Let's
hey,
go
that
skate.
doesn't
Shit, I
happen.
got my wish.
Doesn't happen. It makes me look like a liar on stream. Not cool.
Oh, your pants
Walk
are perfectly.
backwards all the way into
Holy
the corner.
shit!
I think it might specifically be walking backwards.
All right. Do we ever? I don't think. Did we plan on how we're gonna end this?
No. As a matter of fact, all we said was, "Hey, you want to talk about Half Sword? I might be able to get McWonderbeast in here."
I didn't know he was gonna respond, but he did.
Is that someone's kid I just heard?
Yes, my kid.
Ah, very cool. I did not know you were a father.
I am a father of two. Oh,
Trying to
Hey,
be the
so am I. Look
best
at that.
Hearthstone player.
Get on our
Hell
level, Bill.
yeah, do
Alright,
it.
apparently the respawn only works twice in this build, I guess. I could have sworn.
No, I've got 4 now.
There it is.
For what?
It's the delay. The stream delay is getting me.
For what?
I'm building
Does your
my
kid
own
have any
personal
questions?
army. Hey, Davey, do you have any questions about this game?
No.
No. All right.
Oh, no. Yeah, yes.
Yes.
That-
Okay.
Dad, why are there a challenge mode?
Surf's up, man.
Why is there a challenge
my-
mode?
Yeah.
My kids, why is there a challenge mode? Make players get good.
Nah, it's
To
too
make
hard. No,
players
everyone
get
catch on.
good.
It's to help them build the confidence, take on any enemies ever, everywhere,
Including real life. If you try hard
including
enough.
real life, especially real life. You never know what you'll
Well,
face
good
in real life.
boy. Yes, an
The
8 foot
easiest
tall
way to
Opeth desk,
consistently
I'm
do
ready.
it is to just bounce into it like you're in a turnbuckle. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, wonderful.
I really
Oh,
want to
no.
see these guys all start catching swings on each other.
I do. That's my, like, I so badly want at least one of them to get killed by their friends.
You're gonna have
Now-
to like run right through the center. Just time it and sprint dash through.
Oh, one of them got me.
In our day,
Well, I mean, hold them off, Neo. All right. Well, it is the 2 hour mark. If we want to go ahead and graciously exit,
This has been happening for 2 hours.
it has.
Well,
Crazy.
time flies when you're fucking brutalizing the shit out of Willie.
When you're having fun.
Having fun. Just a
You have any,
group
like,
sesh.
Any final roundup questions? Anything we can get them out?
Where's multiplayer? Why am I stuck in the abyss? How do I play in the arena?
What was that?
One more time.
I don't think he was addressing us. Where's multiplayer? It's in the box. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. As we announced as a part of Gamescom, we're going to be showcasing our split screen build at Gamescom. Local split screen is planned for early access, which inevitably means that you're going to be able to remote play and parsec play with your friends. It is not a promised or even technically a planned feature to have online multiplayer, but it would be foolish to not investigating it. So we're thoroughly looking into it. Cannot promise that it will happen, but if we can make it happen and it reaches our quality,
Cool. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dev should add a throwing ability.
Is this the first live stream collab with like different creators and stuff?
as far as I am aware, this is the first official Half Sword creator collaboration of any form. So your guys' video that you guys shared and this live stream, y'all did. You got the two firsts out right out the gate. This is the first live stream I have been a part of in voice.
Hell
So,
yeah.
I've been able to come off much more eloquent through text.
You did fine, man. They landed on both.
I mean,
Slamming.
self-deprecating humor is kind of my style. No, it's been a blast, and like I said, if there any questions they want the chat want to slip in, get them out. I love answering questions. Like, as much as you guys have fun playing the game every day, I wake up excited to engage with the community and answer your questions as much as I am allowed to. Believe me, there are so many things I am constantly like, oh, I want to share this with you, but I'm not allowed to. But I want to so bad. I wish I could just.
Billy says, "What's the name of this game?"
Billy, this is Turncraft 5000. It's Half Sword. It is available on both the Steam Store and Epic Game Store. The demo is available to play for free.
Wonderful.
I feel like there's another part of that spiel I'm supposed to have on lock. But you should play it, Billy. You should call your grandmother, ask how she's doing, let her know that you love her, and share Willy with her.
Grandma, I want to share my Willy with you. Hey, Devo, real quick. Devo Real says, actual suggestion, they should add Brave stand game mode to lower ranks playing as one of the 4 Willies. So, like, the Brave stand mode should be accessible. There is a way?
Not in. Without mods, Moo. Without mods.
Without mods, man. Without mods. That's crazy.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different game modes that are planned, a lot of potential game modes that we're looking over, and variations of every game mode that we already have implemented.
Can we play soccer but with a goober? Instead of a ball, you kick a goober around. Can we have that?
I tried that the idea of playing some kind of sport with decapitated heads
I do that.
was turned down. I got reminded that the focus of the game isn't gore. I was like, darn. When we do the Mesoamerican DLC update, might be able to get it implemented then, but we will see.
Mm.
That was a joke if it wasn't clear for
Can we
those
have
without a sense of humor.
katanas, Moose says, from the VC?
Say that again?
Can we have... it says here, Moo says from his mouth in the VC with the creators, can we have katanas? Uwu. Emphasis on the uwu. Can we have katanas?
Emphasis on the ooh.
Yes.
Man. How do you answer something delicately? You know, you wanna say certain
Say, shut up,
things.
Moo, you fucking idiot. Moo, you need to quiet, you face.
Katanas are an awesome weapon. However, they do not they don't make
Exist.
sense in our current region. If we ever get down to doing Eastern content, maybe we'll see a katana there. But I would not get you. We have no plans at this time.
I have a katana.
Fun fact: Billy Mate, a Zweihander is any handed bladed weapon. The specific stylization that Hollywood and video games that have made you familiar with, the Ricasso, and the what's that other bit? Those are later additions, and they're more of a 16th century style.
Uh-huh.
So the kind of like claymores you see like the Scots would be using, those types of things. Those are very stylized, much later versions. In the 15th century, outside of like the rich and wealthy, everything was still primarily about function over beauty. I want it to. The beautiful Scottish Highlander claymore, all the things that everybody thinks of when they think of Highlanders. It's something I want personally, but it's not there. Wrong time.
What about Big Hammer along the lines of Mordhau as a mole?
A Mordhau Mall? I didn't play enough Mordhau to know weapons in there. Yes, there's
The tier one blunt poleaxe is the closest thing I can find.
there are more weapons coming that would be improvised weapons. You know, like the farm tool technology, and they used large wooden. It's the closest thing to like a medieval sledgehammer. So there are more of weapons like that. There's going to be more blacksmithing tools that you'll have access to. Yeah, you gotta really flesh out the peasant tier stuff with all the stuff they had access to. You know, it's one of the fun things about medieval history is like some of your most beloved and favored weapons were just farming tools that were repurposed in a time of need.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm about to have to go pick up my son, so I have got to end my stream.
All right,
Yeah, me too.
fantastic. It was fantastic. I'm gonna answer this last question to Cartographer, and then I will also peace out. If it hasn't been asked, was it ever expected that the big candlestick would become the most OP weapon? Expected? No, not at all. Are we sad about it? No, it's kind of cool. No one looks at a
Fatal error.
candlestick and goes, "This weapon will carry you throughout the whole game," right? Like
This weapon.
Yeah, it's the beast. And I said that was the last one I'm going to answer, so I'm going to ignore everything else from the God of Clowns from here on out.
Will Half Sword let us pick up sticks and sharpen them into a
Referent
spear in the middle of a fight?
Can break legs and arms while grappling. It's just incredibly difficult in the current iteration of the demo.
I can do it right now with my arm. You want to see?
I,
All right. I think that's a good way to end it.
Everybody watching, thank you so much. It's been a blast. Thank you guys for inviting me.
It's all good. It's been my pleasure. Hopefully, we can get something more organized in the future.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, well, this went further than we were expecting. And we appreciate it. It's badass.
Yeah,
Ah.
no, it was awesome for an impromptu thing. I'm glad I was available. When I woke up and read the message, I was like, oh, I should get out of bed. I want to do this. And then I fell back asleep and was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like 4 hours later.
Well, there was a entirely different thumbnail I sent to Bumtastic, just in case you did like honk shmimimi through the stream. But no, you messaged and I changed the thumbnail. And
All right, guys,
it
but
turned out
that's going to be it. I'm muted for them right now, but that's going to be
All
it,
right.
guys. I
I'm
appreciate
peacing
y'all.
out. Bye. Love you all.
Next
EA
time on the
soon.
stream,
Bye-bye.
we're getting Keep On Truckin'. Frankie looks like that PNG.
That would be
Frankie
badass.
looks like the PNG.
But yeah, thank you guys for
Nice
stopping
would
by. Thank
show
you all for watching and
Marco.
everything. You're really cool. We apparently got to be a part of history, so that's fucking
Very
rad.
well, it's been great, chat.
But yeah,
I'm going to
GG's
scream.
everybody. You know, hope you have a great day, great night. Hope you have a good time. Goodbye.